Warning: sensitive images.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते कई भाषाओं में कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Yeah, so A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators is a project that Leanne and I created together.
It just follows along a daily life with someone who's created something really amazing with specifically who they are to help animals.
We really were looking at this as, let's shine light on these entrepreneurs. Let's spend a day with them. Let's learn, all these wonderful things about what they're doing.
Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan, your soul is saying thanks.
Noble viewers, Uam Shubsia, I just said good day in the Abkhaz language. My name is Kwarasa. The peace-loving people of the Autonomous Republic of Abkhazia send you love and good wishes with heaven's grace. Welcome to the concluding part of A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators with Leanne Mai-ly Hilgart and Prabhat Gautam, both vegans. On today's show, we will continue with the dynamic vegan duo Leanne Mai-ly Hilgart, the game changer of vegan fashion, and Prabhat Gautam, the people collector, who share their vegan entrepreneurial endeavors and discuss their new video series entitled A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators, they co-created. Leanne Mai-ly Hilgart is the founder and CEO of the award-winning vegan fashion brand Haute Couture. The idea came to her as she was modeling in Hong Kong and wanted to create a better version of the vegan winter dress coat she was wearing.
If you start a business that solves a problem someone has, you can solve it at an exponential level than you could do as an individual. And I thought, now if I could just work for or create a business that could help animals at an exponential level, at a structural level, then I can make a really big impact for animals. Like, what should that be? When I realized that no one had really tried to reinvent the winter dress coat, I thought, it's always been wool with silk. And I thought, this is a great opportunity to innovate for people who don't care about animals, because this product is inferior. A wool coat with a silk lining is not very warm. And the other coats that are warmer are not very dressy. So here we have an opportunity to innovate. And if I can figure out how to do it without using animals, that will save a lot of animals. And it will also inspire people to realize that they don't have to wear animals. I just kind of went for it and realized that I had to make something better than what was out there for it to work. There wasn't a big enough market of just vegans who wanted a fancy winter coat. I couldn't, that wasn't the point. The point was to create something that would reach the market demand for just beautiful winter coats for someone who eats steak and wears fur, which was some of our customers, and then allowing them to realize that they don't have to participate in that if they don't want to.
Leanne saw this not only as an opportunity to save animal friends, but to educate the public on the horrendous torture and abuse animal people succumb to when people wear clothing that uses wool and fur.
And I can educate the public on how sheep are killed and geese for their bodies when everyone just thinks wool is a haircut, and it's not. They live in factory farming, and they go through really rough process of having their bodies sheared and having skin taken off and things like that, in addition to living in factory farming conditions and then slaughtered in the end for food anyway. If you're living in factory farming conditions, as 90+% of all animals in agriculture do, and then you're repeatedly used to get something from your body as quickly and as cheaply as possible, because this is a business. So the idea is to get things as quickly and cheaply as possible. It's not to consider animals as living beings who have feelings or can feel pain. Then that is going to be a cruel process these animals go through repeatedly throughout their lives until they are considered spent and then killed.
Vegan, 'cause morals are a measure of a man's greatness.
Kind-hearted viewers, we will pause for a moment to check the vegetables in our garden. We will be right back after this message here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back, cheerful viewers. Let's hear from Prabhat Gautam on how he started hosting vegan events, which exposed many people to the vegan movement.
So what put me on the map was 2007. I did this series called 30 Days of Going Vegan. And so every day, the month of September 2007, there was at least one vegan event in Los Angeles that I produced. And that was a lot. But it was fun because it would be like, here's a fundraiser, here's a dance party. So what you would do is you'd make sure there's vegan food at everything. I had a friend who did roller skating at a park, and she made vegan muffins for everybody. So that was her event. So I would team up with all these people to come up with really cool different ideas. And then the other thing that I did was I created this series called No Meat and Mingle, where every Wednesday it was a different meetup, and it would be different parts of Los Angeles, and we'd have different people host it. All these people would host these meetups at their apartments and in Glendale or, Palos Verdes or North Hollywood, and people just loved it. And I remember non-vegan, non-vegetarian people going, and that was the beginning of their vegan journey. I remember there's a woman, Heather, she said, I've given up fish and beef and bacon, but it's hard for me to give up chocolate. And I said, I totally understand. I love chocolate. And I thought, applaud what she's doing. Don't tell her she's not vegan enough. She's not vegan yet. And then within a few months, she became vegan. She just needed to find the social group of vegan people that were nice and supportive.
Leanne and Prabhat have been working on 2 large vegan projects together. The first is a new video series called A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators.
One of the new projects that Prabhat and I are working on together is a video series called A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators. And it just follows along a daily life with someone who's created something really amazing with specifically who they are to help animals, from vegan entrepreneurs who are creating art to vegan entrepreneurs who are inventing new foods so that we don't eat animals.
So A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators is a project that Leanne and I created together. And as we were talking about what we thought the world would need to see and what they would benefit from, what we realized is a lot of people, they see these companies go on Shark Tank, or they'll see a brand new business opening, but they don't really know what that entrepreneur goes through on a day-to-day basis. So the idea was, let's see what their life is like. Let's see them, go running in the morning. Let's see them meditate. Let's see their family life. And then what it's really morphed into is us realizing there's some great lesson from every single vegan entrepreneur. So if we could see what that lesson is, and if they're open and willing to share that, what a wonderful gift that would be for everyone else. Because I know for Leanne and her journey, as an entrepreneur, I know for me and my journey, it was just so valuable when you talk to somebody that was doing something similar. For me, it was media. For her, it's obviously fashion and being eco-friendly. Like knowing people doing anything along those lines just opened up a million doors. They would give you ideas that you hadn't thought of. And I think what's happened a lot is Leanne and I have been that person for other people where people will come to us for advice. So we really were looking at this as, let's shine light on these entrepreneurs. Let's spend a day with them. Let's learn, all these wonderful things about what they're doing.
Leanne encourages potential prospects to contact them without hesitation.
Yeah, any entrepreneurs, nonprofit founders, sanctuaries, food, those are the kind of people that we're looking for. And also, if you live in a country that you have a good community of filmmakers, it would be helpful to work with you, because a lot of the filmmakers we know are in New York and in LA. So it could be fun. We could have a fun time creating it together.
We appreciate platforms like Supreme Master Television that are willing to do interviews with us to talk about what we're doing.
Leanne and Prabhat are also working together on a campaign to promote a program created by the New York City Department of Education, New York, called Plant-Powered Fridays, where all public schools in the city serve a vegan lunch. This project has led to 1 million vegan meals being served in New York City schools every Friday. Thank you, Leanne and Prabhat, for sharing your personal vegan journeys and doing fantastic work showcasing like-minded vegan entrepreneurs who are making a difference. We look forward to watching A Day in the Life of Vegan Creators when it's released, and we wish you all the best for your future projects. To learn more about Leanne Mai-ly Hilgart, vegan, and her designs, please visit leannemai-ly.com. To learn more about Prabhat Gautam, vegan, and his work, please visit positivetelevision.org.
All of us feel pain, hunger, fear, love, joy, loneliness, and want to live. We all should have the right to life, freedom, and integrity, as we are all an expression of the great wonder of life. Atelier Chantal Kaufman, vegan.
Generous viewers, thank you for being here with us today. Coming up next is Whatever You Do Is All For Yourself, Part 4 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples right after Noteworthy News. May you enjoy freedom, joy, and spiritual upliftment through the grace of the divine.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG